Hazbin Hotel. If you're watching this, you probably already know what it is. I don't think I need to explain it. It's certainly a very flawed show, with there being plenty of things to criticize it for, like its unfocused plot, abysmal pacing, shallow and at times just bad writing, over-reliance on sex, violence, and swearing for its humor, focusing on too many ultimately meaningless characters like Mimsy, Velvet, St. Peter, and arguably even Rosie and Carmilla, who aside from those last two don't really add much overall to the story and mainly just exist to sing their songs. Not really developing the main cast a lot, except Angel Dust, who's the only one who goes through some amount of character development, and leaving characters like Vaggie with nothing interesting about them and barely even a personality, which really sucks because I like Vaggie and I think that she's cool. Undermining the hotel's entire purpose and revealing the true reason behind the exterminations in episode 1.
Heaven made a truly heartless decision, that every year they would send down an army, an extermination, to ensure hell and its sinners could never rise against them.
Yeah, so I don't want to run the risk of getting copyright claimed, so I had to mute this section, but you probably know what part of the song this is. Not having nearly enough Adam and Loot scenes, killing off Adam, and just really stupid stuff like having an exorcist angel being killed for the first time be treated as a stunning revelation to the denizens of hell, as they thought the angels to be unkillable, as well as being the driving force for the main conflict of this season, only for episode 8 to show them easily die like this.
Let the slaughter begin.
Are you serious right now, bro?
But despite that, I still think the show was overall an okay watch. Did I enjoy every aspect of it? Absolutely not, but I'm not going to sit here and say that it was the worst show ever made or that it was even hard to sit through, because there were quite a lot of parts of the show that I did actually like. Sure, the show may have been rather disappointing compared to the pilot, and it probably wasn't worth the 4 years of waiting, and there were quite a lot of parts in the show that I didn't like. But overall, I still think that it was a mediocre at best show that could have been a lot better than it actually was. But for everything good, there must be something bad. For everything you like, there must be something you hate. And here's something I hate. Content farms. And that's what we're talking about today. It's been almost 4 months since I made a video about content farms. And today I'm swan diving back into the radioactive, vomit-inducing, lead-poisoned, fecal-stained septic tank that is this awful subgenre of content. Now, I wasn't even planning to make this video originally, and I still held off on making it for a few days anyway, because I was still sulking in procrastination hell with some side dishes of depression and stress, and didn't have any plans to make a video anytime soon. But that all changed when this video appeared in my recommended about a week ago, and of course it's by none other than our favorite oddly sexual clickbaiting thumbnail creator himself, Cougar McDowall. Now looking through his channel, he's been milking Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 for all it's worth over the past couple months, as well as also violating Godzilla, but in between that he's also made a couple more Hazbin Hotel videos, and those are what I'm going to focus on. So, back to this video. Adam x Loot x Vaggie's Kitty Roulette with a parental advisory sticker on the thumbnail, which is a very strange artistic choice considering there are plenty of thumbnails in this gargantuan catalog of filth that are far worse than this with no advisory warning on them. This is actually pretty tame for Cougar's thumbnails, and yet it's the one slapped with that. Weird. Adam and Loot were two of my favorite characters in the show. Yeah, they were terrible people, but they were both just such entertaining assholes, especially Adam. He's freaking hilarious. And so this video caught my attention. And I'm actually gonna do something I haven't done before. I'm actually gonna watch the video itself. In both of my previous videos, I only judged the contents of these videos based off their thumbnails alone. I didn't get the full picture. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this video is actually something good and isn't just gross slop that you expect on Cougar's channel. Maybe this could be a good Cougar video. I mean, I should at least give it a chance, right? So join me if you want. Grab your Lucifer and Alistair profile pictures and let's get into this.
But maybe next time we...
No.
Can we at least...
Loot, drop it.
But I do it for you!
Hell yeah, you do.
sir. I'm only suggesting that things between us be more reciprocal.
Not happening. Look, I don't make the rules.
You do
It's
though.
just not what kings do, you know?
Sir, with respect, I don't understand why you're okay with being pegged, but draw the line at cunnilingus.
Up. And I don't expect you to understand, bud. It's too complicated for your feeble female mind.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
Why you're okay with being pegged, but draw the line at cunnilingus.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Fine, you got me. I made a mistake.
But look how many other exorcists there are. You ladies have each other for that. Like, literally, you guys outnumber me like 1,000,000 to 1.
What? I am not into women. I wouldn't do that.
Damn. I would've wanted to watch.
Really? Hey, Baggy, you like eating right?
The f***? Get off me!
Alright, I gotta leave, okay?
John, we just started. Come on, man.
Listen, there's a lot to see in this life. Not wasting it here.
Alright, I know I put those memes there being like, oh, ew, this is gross and all, but I'm actually going to be much more forgiving towards this than my previous videos. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, this video is disgusting, it's the worst content I've ever seen, and it needs to be nuked off the platform. Because it is Hazbin Hotel, after all. This is textbook Vivzy Pop humor where sex equals funny. And it's obviously supposed to be a joke, I get that. But the problem is the fact that Cougar undoubtedly has a large audience of kids due to his videos on Poppy Playtime and the Amazing Digital Circus and whatever else. I mean, you can't tell me that thousands of fully grown adults are watching this guy's content and subscribing for it. And I just so happen to be under the belief that kids shouldn't be exposed to anything that talks about eating pussy and pegging and whatever the other one was. I don't think that's a very outrageous thing to say. These are incredibly inappropriate topics that children should not know about. And with Cougar having an undoubtedly large number of younger people in his audience, I'm sure out of the 72,000 people who watched this video, some of them were probably kids. And that's just really fucking weird. And I know Cougar isn't the only one who dubs comics with this type of humor. I mean, it's fucking Hazbin Hotel. There's plenty of comics with this kind of humor all over YouTube. I get that. But case in point is, kids shouldn't be watching this shit. And on a channel like Cougar's, they probably are. I don't care if Hazbin Hotel isn't meant for kids. They're still watching it, or at least content related to it. And I just find that really weird. The other half of this video is a comic which is far more wholesome, where Alistair makes bread pudding and Charlie convinces Vaggie to eat it, and she likes it and everyone's happy, so that's nice. Overall, this video isn't nearly as bad as some of the other stuff I've seen from Cougar. The choice of comic is still weird, really weird, especially since there's no way Cougar doesn't know he has a lot of young viewers and still chooses to put this shit on his channel, but at least there's no actual implied sexual acts. And I mean, at least he's not dubbing the first part of a literal fucking porn comic this time. Alright, so maybe that one wasn't actually that bad. I've certainly seen worse from Cougar in the past. But, this next one, well, the thumbnail isn't really giving me confidence here. But maybe this is just one of the classic clickbait thumbnails meant to pull in the views. Maybe the video itself is actually harmless. Let's see.
Oh, my poor darling doe. Have I been neglecting your needs for too long again? You poor thing. Your mind always becomes so fuzzy when you're deprived of such sinful delights. Your mother's succubus blood is quite insatiable, isn't it, my little Charlie?
Yeah, now that's more what I expect from Cougar's content.
Alley-oop!
Ow!
My answer is no. I will not negotiate with you, nor your snake of a father. Like it or not, the only thing I want in all the 7 rings is you, Charlie.
Oh, I'm coming! I'm done here! I fulfilled my purpose! I ain't need to see no more shit down here!
My criticisms from the last video remain the exact same, except we should probably amplify it for this one. Just Ugh. And on top of that, surely something like this has to be at least a little uncomfortable to record, right? I mean, you're basically seductively talking to yourself with a microphone in your face and making gross noises into it. It just sounds so weird. It sounds so uncomfortable. Why would you do this? Now, yes, I get it. Again, has been hell of a humor. Sex is the big funnies, haha. I get it. But it's still weird. While the last one was very obviously a joke, this one feels more like it's the setup to the type of content someone would indulge in late at night and one-handed. And it's just weird. So yeah, this video is just really weird. The thumbnail is also really fucking weird. I don't think I need to point out the reasons why. And yeah, let's just move on. This sucks. It's gross. Get it off my screen. Alright, so the last video I'm gonna look at from Cougar is his most recent Hazbin Hotel upload. I was thinking about incorporating his Hell of a Boss videos into this as well, but I decided against it. I'm just gonna stick with Hazbin for now. So I refuse to say this title. I would rather cut my tongue out than say something this atrociously cringe, and just like the last video, the thumbnail of this one for some reason makes Alistair's ass very prominent. God damn it, I hate myself just for saying that. And Lucifer's facial expression looks incredibly goofy. And I've stated this in the past, but I'm really curious if Cougar makes these thumbnails himself or if he has a dedicated thumbnail artist or something. Because there's no way he just finds something this specific to the comic he's dubbing on the internet, right?
It really is so pathetic. How pitiful.
Whoops.
Huh? Ah, my coat.
Yeah, take that, you bitch.
Honestly, how barbaric.
It's red wine on a red coat. Please, don't be so dramatic. Dick. Dale?
Imbecile clown. If this stains, I swear I'm going to destroy everything you own, the world, including Charlie. And you know what? In rags, by early light, you blubber and buffoon. What are you staring at?
So cute.
Charlie, dear, why don't you introduce me to your other friends?
You might have heard of me from my radio broadcast.
Nope. I guess that's why Charlie called it the Hazbin Hotel. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha! It was actually my idea.
Ha ha ha! Well, it's not very clever.
Ha ha! Fuck you.
Okay, anyway.
So, honestly, this is kind of like the first video where it's nothing that bad. It's not too awful, it's just kind of weird, and that's only really because of the thumbnail, in my opinion. I don't have a problem with the video itself or the comic, I just think the thumbnail is weird. I think most of us can probably agree on that too. The thumbnail is certainly weird. Obviously, the proportions were made like that in order to draw in clicks, and that's just kind of strange. But the video itself isn't some terrible filth that needs to be nuked off the platform or anything. So really, the only video I think is genuinely gross was the second one I looked at. So, 2 out of 3 of these videos weren't actually that bad. Sure, they had some weird aspects to them, but they aren't nearly as degenerate as some of the thumbnails would have you think they are. Or some of the other comics Cougar chooses to dub, for that matter. Cougar is a clickbaiter after all, so obviously a lot of these thumbnails are just meant to pull you into watching the video, and the comics themselves probably don't have anything close to what the thumbnail implies or shows. But that still doesn't excuse it or make it better. This guy still clickbaits his audience constantly with disgusting sexual thumbnails that look like something that belong on Rule 34 to exploit his audience for monetary gain, and a large portion of that audience is undoubtedly children. This guy milks incredibly trendy topics with kids like the Amazing Digital Circus and Poppy Playtime. Obviously kids are gonna be watching this shit cause it's about those topics. This is a grown-ass adult, he's well aware of what he's doing and he's not gonna stop. These videos were okay in most regards, but this guy's channel still sucks. End of story. Alright, so moving on from Cougar's content, I want to briefly talk about another Hazbin Hotel content farm that you may have heard of already, as other people have talked about them in the past. I think even SaberSpark talked about them before. The channel in question is Hazbin Hotel-Minecraft, or however you want to say it. So this channel, along with Pomni Minecraft, both produce these really bizarre Minecraft videos with character models that don't at all fit in Minecraft and AI synthesized voices of the casts. And they also follow the content farm trend of making these really weird sexual thumbnails and odd titles like Alistair licked Charlie's ear, is Angel Dust angry? Or Alistair captured by Angel Dust, is he kissing his feet? What the fuck, man? It's just really strange. I don't really know what this content is aiming to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be a kids channel, because it uses Minecraft, but they also have a bunch of swear words and things like that. So I don't know if it's supposed to be for kids or what this brain rot bullshit is supposed to be, but it's really bizarre. Here, I'll just play one of their videos. This is Charlie is sleeping with Alistair and Angel Dust. Are they in love? What the fuck, man? Just play it.
Right now would be hot. Hey, Alastair, did you find any food?
Forget it! Found some crap like dried oatmeal, and by the way, where's Charlie? Wasn't she with you?
She left for some business. Said she needed to fill up the new room tenants.
Damn, so that means I'm stuck with you again. Oh no, not this. Alright, I need to take food for Husk. Where is he anyway?
He was heading somewhere over there, into those rooms. Let's go quickly, I'll show you.
Alright, let's go! We need to feed him before he kicks the bucket.
Help! Someone help!
Oh my gosh, what's that sound? Where's it coming from? I don't understand, there's no one here, maybe in another room. Seems like that scream was coming from somewhere here. Could it be we have rats?
Help! Help!
What's this lever? Oh my god, what the hell is this, Angel Dust? Are you out of your mind? How could you bury her here?
Come on, I just wanted her not to disturb us while we're fucking.
Yeah, as you can see, this shit just sucks. It just fucking sucks. And again, I'd like to reiterate, who is this for? I mean, is it for kids? 'Cause it's Minecraft, but they use a bunch of swears and make sex jokes and talk about sex toys and shit, and they even use slurs as well, which, like, what the fuck?
Shut up, you dumb now get out of my room!
But at the same time, if it's not for kids, then who the hell is the target audience for this? No adult is gonna find this brain rot bullshit unironically entertaining, because the content itself is dog shit. Now, apparently the reason this channel stopped uploading is because YouTube demonetized their channel, and because of this they moved to Ko-fi, where they charge a subscription service for this same shit content. Wow. And I thought the prices the actual Hazbin cast charges for signed prints on Streamly was bad, but these assholes tried to bait their audience into paying for a subscription service for this same dogshit content. Well, that's all the Hazbin Hotel content I want to subject myself to today. Thanks for joining me on my Magic School Bus cringe catastrophe. Moral of the story is this stuff kinda sucks and you probably shouldn't watch it. There's plenty of other YouTubers that make far better content on Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss that deserve your view a lot more than this garbage slop fest. And with that being said, that's gonna be about it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you made it to the end here, especially thanks to you, because that means that you took time out of your day to watch this video until the end, and for that, I thank you. And yeah, that's about it. Bye.